Wir sind ja fleißig am Nebenquesten.
Say what you will.
Oh, what brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Das glaube ich dir, Corvus.
Thank you.
Das glaube ich dir. Vor allem mit den Kleinen.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Shortcut mit Schnellreisen nehmen am selben Ort. Oh, die Schwangere Frau wieder.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
we did. Aye, it's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like.
Voll
It's a
süß.
good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
Alkohol ist ungesund. Guten Abend, Chris. Wie geht's, Mann? Herzlich willkommen. Was macht die Genesung?
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon.
Ja, muss irgendwie laufen. Und Alk schmeckt nicht, das ist so bitter. Ah, kommt aus Alkohol an.
Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labor. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink. while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Lol. Jetzt albert er aber richtig rum. Oh,
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Wintermet, okay. Nice, nice, nice. So, da wir eh nochmal reisen müssen, holen wir schnell die anderen 2 Sidequests.
What do you think happened to Miss...
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middle. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
Ja, in G Plus habe ich auch schon Bock, aber
In the clouds.
ich will wirklich vorerst alles andere machen, was
That's
zu
what I
tun ist.
said.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago.
Right after she got back from saving you from Stoney.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together.
Ja. Muss am besten selber wissen, Chris, was für dich gut ist, was nicht, ne? Und in welchen Mengen.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Hoch hinaus. Ich glaube, ich bin hier noch nie hochgelaufen. Gerade legit das erste Mal.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
Warst du auch noch nicht da?
The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important.
Das klingt auch nach einem Fortschritt, Chris. Mega.
In an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
You are a good friend, Herman, but the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please, even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Gut geht's, Miko. Wie geht's dir? Herzlich willkommen.
Has Mididol mentioned
Mid, if you have a...
Nice, freut mich, dass du geflasht bist. Wie wir alle also.
I knew it. The answer was right here under my arse all along. If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
So, wir noch in der Festung was labern. Es ist eins der wenigen Spiele, wo die deutsche Synchro auch gelungen ist, tatsächlich.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm.
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. All what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Naja, für Last Scan wäre das Spiel nichts gewesen. Kommt er jetzt schon teilweise an seine Grenzen.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Ich glaube, deine Richtung war auch noch gar nicht so richtig.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Konditionierungsprogramm. Heutige Übungseinheiten: körperliche Ertüchtigung, 20 Sandsäcke, Dauer nach Ermessen des Ausbilders, Schmerzresistenz, Grad der Verbrennung langsam erhöhen, Bestienkampf 1 bis 3 Höllenhunde je nach Leistung.
Conditioning.
Bad Bach Konservatorium Gründungsstatue. Das Königreich von Wollut gründet hiermit eine Ausbildungsstätte, durch die junge Träger die Möglichkeit erhalten, sich dem Reich als Soldaten nutzbar zu machen. Träger, die dem Kristallfluch erliegen oder auf sonstige Weise verenden, mögen umgehend entsorgt werden. Verendete Träger sind unter keinen Umständen auf dem Friedhof zu bestanden. Ein Verstoß gegen diese Anordnung wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Disposed of.
Das ist so krass respektlos, wie mit Trägern umgangen wird. Heavy. Kürzlich habe ich erfahren, dass meine eigene Tochter unter jenen war, die aufgrund meines strengen Konditionierungsprogramms zu Stein geworden sind. Ich habe nicht einen Gedanken an sie verschwendet, seit ich sie als Säugling ordnungsgemäß abgegeben habe, aber meine Anfrage an die Armee hat ergeben, dass sie es wirklich war, daran besteht kein Zweifel. Ich habe mein eigenes Fleisch und Blut gefoltert. Jetzt sehe ich überall ihr Gesicht. Heute hat mich eines der Kinder angelächelt, weil es wohl hoffte, so ein paar Reste von meinem Teller zu bekommen. Und auf einmal habe ich ihr Lächeln gesehen. Das Lächeln, das sie von ihrer Mutter geerbt hat. Der Frau, die ich habe töten lassen, weil sie mir einen Träger geboren hat. Hey, Luna, wie geht's? Alle suchen mich jetzt heim. Meine Tochter, meine Frau, auch all die Kinder. So viele sind durch meine Hand gestorben. Ich ertrage die Schuld nicht länger. Deshalb habe ich entschieden, dass morgen auch ich sterben werde. Mein letzter Befehl an diese bedauernswerten Kreaturen, die letzte Folter, der ich sie unterziehen werde, wird sein, mich in Stücke zu zerreißen. Dann sollen sie meinen verfluchten Überrest unter dem weißen Baum begraben, dessen gegabelter Stamm aussieht wie Hände und im Gebet. Und neben mir, der Beweis meiner Schande, meines Fluchs, eine Liste all ihrer Namen. Derer, denen ich Unrecht getan habe. Mir geht's auch gut, danke, Luna.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his
Bei mir
plan?
sind es einfach alle, Miko.
There's only one way to find out.
Einfach alle. Aber wenn ich mir so eine richtige Waifu aussuchen müsste, dann wäre es Taya, die Ärztin. Oder Benedikta, die
Forked white tree.
sehr attraktive Dame.
This must be the place.
Jetzt mal ihren Charakter weggelassen.
Could he really be buried here? There's
Tag war
something
super und bin gut aus dem
woods.
Bett gekommen. Danke, Luna.
Let's see.
Wow, Bali.
This must be the registry. So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed. Nice try. I'm done here.
Okay, aber die Quest fertig,
Let's
nice.
get the registry back to Herman.
Hier war aber noch eine Kiste, nice. Ist hier sonst noch was? Nö, ne? Okay, machen wir weiter. Oh, und dann sind noch weitere Nebenquests da zum Annehmen, ne? Ey, das ist... Nicht ohne. Ja, der war schon sehr wendig, ey, das stimmt. Danke, Luna.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? It looks like we found him.
Hatte man einen Timer bezwungen. Hatte man einen Timer-Panzer bekommen. Nice.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Was tut er so auf Schrift? Das war jetzt nicht so schwer. Clive. Oder wie Null sagen würde, Cliff. Nein, sagt sie natürlich nicht, aber sagt das, um sich zu trollen. Oh, hier soll irgendwo Öl sein.
Mid's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Haben wir Nummer 2, wunderbar. Kann jetzt gerne fertig sein, die Quest zum Abgeben. Okay, Quest ist wirklich fertig zum Abgeben. Dann Quest Nummer 3. Da müssen wir hin.
The garrison is threatening.
Okay, wir müssen durch die Stadt und dann links, ne?
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Und Miku, welche 3 Esper spielst du am liebsten? Leite ich mal die Frage vom Lehrer an dich weiter.
Meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yotei mentioned the coastline. Let's start there.
Feuer, Wind und Eis, okay. Also Phoenix, Garuda, Shiva.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Ah, es war ein Ticken zu früh gedrückt. Komm. Ja, Odin ist richtig geil. Das ist korrekt. Was denn, Wuffel? GG's, ja. Hä? Ach, du siehst das gerade zum ersten Mal, oha.
was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them.
Kann ich verstehen, wofür. Beim ausgenockten Kopf.
Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Ja, das haben die alles gut gemacht. Das haben die alles gut gemacht. So, gehen wir erstmal bei dem Typ oben die Quest abgeben. Wenn der kleine Goblin mehr denkt als ein fucking Drache. Halt eine Fantasiewelt, ne? Deswegen auch Final Fantasy. Der war schlecht.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
So, da ist die Todesliste.
If I may, the bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning. Never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive? When so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way at least.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach. And the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity. Were it not for you. Thank you.
Der Arme. Leb einfach deren Vermächtnis weiter, Junge. Auftrag abgeschlossen. Dann runter zum Mit. Wo ging es jetzt hier runter? Mann. Da.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Ganz schön frech.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need.
After you left, I went over the figures again.
and I realized I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Ach komm, das hättest du auch jetzt selber holen können, das Zahnrad. Mann, ey.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something
Clive hört sich auch schon genervt an. Ist so.
A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling all the pieces that are left over. We keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing.
Oha.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this.
Ja, den erlebt man schon hier und da mal ein bisschen sentimental, den Clive. Und ein, zwei Stellen hat auch mal so richtig gelächelt und Spaß gehabt. Oder selber Späße gemacht.
When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Hat sie uns gerade echt hirnlos genannt. Boah. Einmal so ein Klaps auf den Hintern, damit sie wieder weiß hier, wer der Herr im Hause ist. Mann, Mann, Mann.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Auftrag abgeschlossen.